Hi, it's Megan, and I'm going to talk about the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. So that was a smooth introduction. And it also has a mini mineral primer, face primer called Veil, which I have on, and it's a good face primer. I will say I don't get excited about face primer, but if you want to see me get excited about makeup, okay, I'm maybe a little too much into makeup, but if you want to see me get excited about makeup, hand me something like this, because this is like my favorite kind of product ever, and I will tell you why. So this is what you get. You've got these three colors, which I don't think show up all that well on camera, but they're fine. They're fine, and they're all highlighters. So the first one is called Dim Light, a neutral peach beige powder that blurs imperfections and highlights the complexion. I think that's a good description, peach beige right there. The next one is a limited edition incandescent light, an opalescent pearl powder that brightens the complexion with a celestial glow. Absolutely, right there. Very, very pretty. And the last one is Radiant Light. So the first and the last are part of the regular Hourglass collection, and the middle one is a limited edition. The Radiant Light is a sun-kissed golden beige powder that enhances the complexion with believable subtle warmth. So how do you use something like this, and why do I like something like this so much? So there's what you can do, and there's what I did do. So something like this, the highlighter, basic, and it has a mirror, by the way, which I'm not going to show you because it's going to show up weird on camera. A highlighter is basically used for a couple of things. Like it says, you can use it all over your face to kind of give you just a subtle glow. So I usually do one of two things. I either take kind of some kind of a liquid highlighter or mix it in with my foundation or BB cream or whatever I'm using that day, and kind of, I don't like too heavy a foundation coverage, so I thin it out, and then I also kind of give myself a slight glow. Or if I don't do that, I will rub very lightly some kind of an iridescent powder very gently across my face. Too much and you look like a disco ball. Just a tiny little bit and you look like you glow. So when people say I look like I glow, no, I don't look like I glow. I use products that make me look like I glow. So you can use the first powder right there to do that. That's not what I did. What I did is I used it as an eyeshadow. So you can see on my eyes, what I tried to do is a very quick kind of glowing natural look. And so I started with kind of a berry cream shadow or cream blush. So a cream blush very often has less shimmer. So something like this, which has a little shimmer, using a cream blush without a shimmer will give you, I think first of all, cream blushes look more natural. They're just harder to work with. It'll give you kind of that natural glow. And then I did a berry, slightly metallic berry lip. For a look like this, you know, very natural, you can also do a nude lip. I don't like the way nude lips look on camera as much as a berry lip, so you can either use it as kind of a base for a brighter, deeper, richer look on your lips, or you can just use it as a really all natural with a lighter, paler kind of look on your lips. I'm gonna move the camera, I keep doing that. So this I use as an eyeshadow. And then we're talking a natural look, but what I also did is I took a black eyeliner and I just did it on the upper waterline. When I do that, if I use too much eyeliner or too much black eyeliner, I look like I have a lot of makeup on, I look really hard. But one of the tricks I learned at Sephora from one of the people, great makeup artists there, was just to use a black eyeliner on the upper waterline, and then it just makes your eyelashes look fuller. And I tend to get a little bit of bleeding down on the lower, because my eyes are watery, on the lower lash line, but it doesn't look as hard as if I'd actually taken the pencil. So a little bit of black eyeliner actually on that upper waterline can look quite natural, but it just makes my eyelashes pop more. Then I used a mascara that's kind of a little bit heavier. So you just have the black eyeliner, heavy mascara, and then you just have this really natural look on the eye, and I used a primer under it. Then what I did, the iridescent one in the middle, right there, the iridescents are usually my favorite because you can do so much with them. That could be used as an eyeshadow also. What I did with it, and I'll show you my brushes. So for here, I just used an eyeshadow brush. I don't have it with me. This is what I used, and then I took that iridescent middle one, the limited edition, and just put it like this. I never remember. I think you're supposed to put it there too, but I never remember, so you could put it there too. But it just kind of opens up the eyes and brings out the cheekbones. Very pretty, in my opinion. Then, take the third one right here, this kind of bronzy, and I just use that instead of bronzer on my cheek. So I'm a bronzer addict, although I don't get excited by bronzer, but I'm a bronzer addict. I like to mix it in with my blush, just with my complexion. I like the way it looks. This is a softer look. So instead of my bronzer, especially in the winter time where I would rather glow a little bit and not look quite so bronze since I'm out in the sun, this is something I would just do right like that. I guess from what I understand, since it's obvious based on weight, this is not it. This is about $59. Well, this is $59 at Sephora. It is not a discount on the different shades, but you do get these 3 different colors in a smaller size to try and see how you like to play around with this type of highlight. And you get this limited edition iridescent shade. So like I said, for me, this is like one of the things that gets me super excited. I just like the way that I can contour and kind of brighten up my face by just applying it, you know, as it works with my kind of structure, face structure and skin tone and everything. But I love these colors. I think they're gorgeous. I think they're just stunning, and it's a pretty package. Look at that. It's really great. It's sleek. You can drop it anywhere. This is the type of thing that at the end of the long day I would pull out and pretend that I wasn't tired and pretend that it hadn't been a long day. You can just kind of brush up your mascara, brush up a dark lipstick, and you look polished. So for me, this is a great buy. Even though it's not a discounted buy, I still think it's a great buy. So please comment if you can. Go to YouTube and subscribe. I'm still trying to decide what other videos I should do, so if you have ideas, I would appreciate it. And part of the reason I want the feedback is because I'm also doing videos for my book, Get Your Child to the Top, which is a parent-focused education book. And that's it. Thanks very much. For me, like I said, I'm totally biased. This type of product is the thing that gets me most excited about makeup. But you don't have to like it. Thanks.